Hello, Jack Olmstead, Port Townsend Pickleball. I'm your host for this pickleball game analysis. You're checking out our Facebook page, the Port Townsend Pickleball Facebook group. You can join the group by clicking this button right here. There is a link to our Facebook group in the description below this video on YouTube. And I am going to be analyzing today, where is it? A game that I played yesterday at Cal Point down at their lagoon courts. And these are the two Dougs, Doug Kulata, Doug Warren. This is me in the red sweatshirt, and right behind me is Hana. There's Hana. Purple shoes, purple top, runny nose. It's that time of the year here in Port Townsend. So that was Doug Warren. He's in black, and he hit it out. This is the way I'm going to serve it, and I'm going to slow this down so that we can really see what the heck is going on. Doug is a good player. I like playing against him. He's got good balance. Look how he bends his knees. Eyes on the ball. His paddle is back. Goes through the ball. And now he is coming up to the net to join his partner, Doug, the two Dougs. Hana gets it right over to Doug. Why? Doug hits a pretty shallow ball here. So Hana has a lot of things she can do with it. And I don't know if that was she was trying to do a third shot drop or what, but she just set herself up to get whammed, smacked. With the pickleball. Okay, so here is Hana. Here's her serve. She's got a pendulum serve. Watch it. She's dropping the ball. Look at, she's a dropper. She's not a thrower. She's a dropper. She drops the ball, and then it just comes down like a pendulum. And then she just strikes the ball. Look at it. Goes over her left shoulder. Doesn't look like she's moving her weight around. Her hip doesn't really move. She's pretty much flat-footed. She could develop more power on her serve if she put her body into it a little bit more, in my opinion. And these are all my opinions. Well, then this is Doug. Doug has got one of the smoothest strokes out there. Look at how he's ready for the ball. When does he get ready for the ball? Oops, I just went back too far. Sorry about that. Still getting acclimated to the keyboard. So we can watch her serve again. Nice. Look at her bend her knee. Kind of her knee. And Doug, that's what I want to do. Get back. Whoops. Let's go back to Doug. Okay, here it comes. He's getting ready for the ball. Doug is a former tennis player, and he is ready to hit the ball before it bounces. Is that true? Can we back this up? Oh, the ball, he's getting prepared before the ball bounces. A lot of people I see, they don't get ready until the ball bounces, but he's getting ready. He's not moving his feet. If he moved his feet and he got into that side forehand posture for tennis, I think he'd have a little bit more power, but he is just hitting the ball back, middle of the court. Hana should have an easy time with that, and she doesn't. I don't know what she's trying to do. Soft. And goes right into the net. Not happy. Okay, over to Doug. Doug is over here. There are two Dougs over there. Doug looks like he's a bit of a tosser. Look at this. He's going to toss the ball. Not much bend in his left leg. His back leg is bending. He's hitting on a straight leg. Nice form. Look at that follow through. Over his left shoulder. His hip comes around. He's putting some weight behind it. Into Hana's backhand. And Hana is taking it over to Doug in the black shirt. We'll call that Doug in the black shirt. I'm going to poach it a little bit. Send it down to Doug's feet, and Doug can't handle it. Yeah, it's easy to have two Dougs on the same side. Okay, Doug black shirt. And look at his serve. Can we go back? Nope, that's forward. We're going to go back. Right here. See, nice. This is a pendulum serve. Starting high, and he's going to just drop the ball. He's watching the ball. Look at that follow through right over his left shoulder again. He's putting some weight behind it. You can see his right hip and leg coming through. And that's a medium in the mid-size of the court. I hit it kind of deep. Look at it's forcing Doug back to the fence. And that goes into the net. They don't have too much room on the back fence. On that side here, it's pretty close to the fence. So if you can back them up so that they're hindered by the fence, you're at an advantage. But that's not what I was doing. My focus is hit deep returns, hit deep serves. When they're back there, keep them back there. Look at Doug again. Kind of a lackadaisical kind of return, in my opinion. And that kisses the net and goes right over, and Hana is saying, oh, that's the perfect third shot drop. Perfect third shot drop. Yes. Okay, another view of Hana's serve. Here it comes. She starts from there, but she just brings it up right there. You know, look at her left leg. Bends a little bit, and just, I don't know. I think she could have more power with her serve. Here it comes back. She's ready. Nice form. That's a third shot. But look at, she's moving forward. She's hitting it like a normal shot, the third shot. I don't know why Doug can't handle that. He's bending down. He's watching the ball, and it just goes into the net. Okay. Into Doug's backhand. And that goes into the net. Is that a deep serve? Let me see. It goes, yeah, that's a deep serve. Unforced error. Okay. Middle of the court. Doug's putting some power behind it. Look at it, and then he's running in. And he was stopped. See, he's stopped. He's not moving and hitting the ball. He's stationary. He's watching the ball, flat footed, hits the ball, then he moves in. That's the perfect way to hit the ball. You stop and go. And I guess that is a third shot drop from Hana right here. And again, she's moving forward as she's hitting her third shot. So let me stop right here. When I say moving forward, let's take a look at this game, or a couple of points in this game at Nationals 2017 between these players. And let's take a look at Aspen Kern back here. Is Aspen, Dave, Kyle, West, blah, blah, blah. So here we go. We're going to start this off. Let's slow it down. Okay, so here it comes back. And now look what Aspen's doing. And all these guys do the same thing. His weight is going backwards while he hits the ball, and he comes up on it. And these guys are putting backspin on the ball. They all tend to put backspin on their third shot drops or their drop shots. See that backspin? And his weight is going backwards. It's not going forwards. It's going backwards. And the apex of the ball, the apex of the drop is right here. Whoops. Come on, let's go back. Can we go back? Boo. It's not over the net. It's kind of right here at the non-volley zone. And then from here, it starts to ascend. You're not trying to hit the ball just right here. It goes up, it comes down, boom, right at Kyle's feet. And here we're going to have a bit of, we want to see the third shot drops here. Oh, hits the net, over to Kyle. Nice, smooth strokes. All these guys. There's a link to this game in the description below. So check out their form and use the editing keys that YouTube has to slow down the action, to speed it up, to go fast forward. He's trying to do an Ernie. He's always tries to do the Ernie. I don't know. I mean, he was jumping right in the non-volley zone. I think it's more of a distraction than anything. Rarely does he get called, and I have never seen him called for that. Nice form. There goes a lob. Oh, that beautiful lob. Beautiful lob. Oh, just over his shoulder. Doesn't make it. Anyway, great point. This is at 7 minutes and 42 seconds. So if you guys want to go to this point and see, or go to this match and see that point played over again, you can go do it. Okay, this is Wes. Now watch their third shot. Well, sometimes they just do third shot drives. So look how he sets. His weight is on his right foot, and then he pushes off. So his weight is back, and then it goes forward. So anyway, that's a point I wanted to make on third shot drops. That's a great point. Let's see, Kyle. Let's see what happens. Let's get him to serve the ball. Here it comes. You can see his hips rotate. So here it comes over to Wes. And see, look at his weight. It's back on his right foot, and then he pushes off, and he's also putting some side spin on it. Not a very good third shot. Now they're in the world of hurt. Not good. Okay, let's go see how Dave serves and see what their third shot looks like. You know, semi-deep, not real deep. And look at, there's Aspen again. He's bending down. His weight is on his right foot. And he's going backwards, and then he's going to go forward with the ball. And he moves his weight, not his arm. He moves his body. It's not his arm, it's his body. So it's that's a great point. So I also wanted to show you this 2016 Nationals finals match. And take a look at Alex Hamner over here on the far side. She's going to serve the ball. I'm going to slow this down. Slow it down. There it goes. And watch her get her weight. See how she moves back? Her weight is moving back, and then she pushes the ball forward. And look where it goes. Beautiful third shot drop. And allows her to get up. Now she's just going to drill it. And again, her weight's going back, and then it comes forward. I don't know why she didn't pick that up off the air, but she decided to go back. And into Bonnie Williams right here, right at her feet, and Bonnie's going to smash it. And Jennifer Lucore can't handle it. Came off the tape. Let's see. We're not going to be able to see this serve. Let's see if they can do a third shot drop. Okay, watch Bonnie. See her weight? See her weight is back on her left leg. And then she just pushes up. She pushes up. It's a push. It's a push. It's like bowling. It's a push. It's not a hit. You're not hitting the ball. You're pushing the ball. And you let that ball drop. Can we see that? Can we see this? She's waiting for the ball to drop. Well, she's hitting this one. That was a great return. Yeah, she hit that. But most of the time, if they have the time, they wait for the ball to start to descend, to start to drop a little bit, so they get under the ball and they can just hit it up. Wham. So there's a link to this game in the description below too. So anyway, let's get back to this game. I don't even know where we are. Am I serving? I'm serving. And I have a pendulum serve. My weight goes forward. And this is a nice deep return. And that is a, well, look at that. See, look at that. Watch Hana's weight. It's going backwards. Her weight, look at, there's air underneath her left foot. Her weight is on her right leg, and then she pushes up, and she's letting the ball drop. See the drop? See, here comes the ball. Here's the ball. Here's the ball right here. And the ball is starting to drop a little bit, and then she gets underneath it, and she pushes up. And that is a great third shot drop right at Doug's feet. Hits the tape. A little dink over to Doug in the blue, Doug blue. Got a little dink rally going on. Doug's going to hit it over to me. I'm going to let it bounce. I hit it over to Doug in the black shirt, and he hits it into the net. Okay. A step hit. And yesterday, I was just trying to have a smooth motion with my serve. I wasn't trying to put any power behind it, just a smooth motion. I didn't want to think about it. That's a nice drop shot from Hana. How did she do that? Yeah, look at it. Her weight is going back, and she's pulling up. Her weight is back, and it's pulling up. I do a little poach. Comes over to Hana, and she's like, whoa, how did you get that back? How did that come back? It has some pace to it. Okay. Nice, smooth stroke over here. Doug Kulata. Middle of the court for the return. Here I'm going to poach it over to Doug Warren in the black shirt. And that is way high. And now we're just beating on him. I'm pushing it over into the corner. Doug is going to lob. And look at Hana. She gets some air. She's now in flight. Right down to Doug's foot. I'm going to get it. Doug is going to... He's not going to handle that. Yeah, I think the topic was, gee, I think that ball was going to go out. And I'm saying, well, he has to get out of the way. Yeah, that ball was definitely going out. But again, you got to get out of the way with a fast-moving ball. And his paddle was up. No, it wasn't. He put it up there. He bit. Okay. Nice fluid motion. And for me, another thing I was trying to do is get my paddle back as soon as possible. As soon as I saw it was going to be a forehand, my paddle's back before the ball hits the ground. The ball hit the ground, and I'm already ready to launch. So way before the ball hits the ground, I've got my paddle back, I'm waiting. And then when it bounces, I'm ready to pounce. And I'm up to the non-volley zone very, very quickly. And wham! Down to Hana's feet. She's able to pick it up off the ground. Little dink. Going over to me. I pop it up in the air and I'm going, oh my God. I'm able to get it. Hana's going to get it right in the backcourt. Great shot. Great shot. Wow. Oh, yeah. That's a little awkward hit here. Look, her weight was moving. She was going one way, and then she decides to go the other. And look at her paddle. She somehow was able to hit a winner. She's happy about that. Let's see here. Into Doug. Kata. And this is a semi-deep serve. That's okay. Well, if they can pick it up off the fly, I don't know if that's a good third shot. But see, there's no real lift to this ball. It's more of a shot, and it doesn't go up and down. It just kind of, it's a regular soft ball shot. How does she hit? Comes back. Yeah, see, her weight is moving forward when she hits the ball. It's not going back. It's a hit. It's not a lift. It's not a lift of the ball. It's a hit of the ball. So she does it sometimes. And when she does do it, it seems like she's very successful. Really like her form on her serve. And is she going to get in? She's not going to get in the ready position. Doug over here is in the ready position. Hits it over to me. I hit it back to Doug in the black shirt. He hits it down to me. I dig it up off the ground. Over to Doug over here in the blue shirt. And they're picking on me. And I just tip it right over the net. And that is in the net. Who's serving? Oh, I guess Hana's serving. Yeah, see, her weight is going backward when she hits the serve. But is it a deep serve? That's semi-deep. Into Doug Blue Shirt's backhand. And it's kind of a softball. Not any pace on it, so I think it catches Hana off guard. So she's running and hitting. Recipe for disaster. Running and hitting. Recipe for disaster. That's a very short ball. Look at this. Just makes it over the net, right middle of the court. Doug's able to get it over to Hana's backhand. I'm moving in to the court, into the middle of the court. I hit my backhand. I was going to poach if possible. And this is like, whoa. See, I'm way out of position. I'm in the middle of the court. I don't belong there. And I've watched a couple of these games. And I have to change my ways. I can't be that far in the middle, especially when the ball comes over on this side of the court, or even when they're the dink, up at the dink. I've got to protect this side, the left side of the court. That's all I am, folks. I'm just a student of the game. I'm watching these videos to see what is really happening and how I can change my errors, because I want to play with unforced errors. I want to reduce my unforced errors as much as possible, because if I reduce my unforced errors, I'm going to have more fun. That goes back to Hana. Goes back to Hana. She's digging it off the ground. I move in the center of the court, and where's Doug going to take it? He probably wanted to get it over on this side of the court, but nope. Back to Hana. He hits it a little too much. Not happy, Doug in the black shirt. I guess it's his serve. This is coming to my forehand. I'm pushing it over to Doug's blue shirt. Backhand, nice smooth stroke. Hits the tape. Hits the tape. They'll take it. Into Hana's backhand. And that goes to Doug. That's a nice third shot drop. And look at this. It bounces. It comes down, and he's just pushing it up. He's not a hit. This is a lift. So it comes up and down. The apex is right over the net in the non-volley zone. Takes it back. He's hitting another softball. I'm going to poach, hit it back to him. He pushes it up, and that's all she wrote. Okay, there's that kind of dropping the ball there. Boom. Nice deep serve. And Doug in the black shirt, is going to push it to my backhand. I'm going to push it pretty low to Doug in the blue shirts. What the heck happened here? Oh, Hana is moving. She was moving up. Wasn't in position. She's moving and hit the ball. Again, recipe for disaster. You got to stop and hit the ball. You can't run and hit the ball. And so she popped it up. Okay, here it comes. Middle of the court. No, it wasn't the middle of the court. It's over to Hana. Takes it with the forehand, and into the net it goes. Unforced error. Okay, middle of the court. Return. Doug is going to hit it over to my backhand. I was able to cover it because it was such a soft ball. Get into Hana, and the aggression got to him. Trying to press the point. Okay, here's another one. Paddle back, feet forward, weight moving forward. I'm up, and now I'm stopped, waiting for the ball. Here I'm able to do whatever I want with it. Just throw some angle to it. Look at this space right here. Whoop. I pushed it over to Doug. I was trying to get it through that space. Didn't happen. Over to Hana, over to Doug in the black shirt. And Doug is just going to say, here you go. Here you go. See if you can get this. And I thought I had it. I pushed, you can see my wrist. I didn't get underneath the ball. I was trying to get underneath the ball. I didn't really move my wrist, did I? Yeah, a little bit. I was just trying to push it back. I didn't have any pace to it. I just wanted to push it back over the net. And didn't happen. I typically will get those without any problem, but hit it into the net. Nice low serve. Hana's running. She's going to stop. She stops. In between, we both made a stab for it. Hana gets it. I make a stab again. It goes into the net. She was her weight. She's just not moving her feet. Yeah, look at it. She's just standing there. She's not moving her feet. It's like, I'm in quicksand. I can't move. Okay, here it comes. This is a, well, middle of the court. Middle of the court return. Doug hits it back to me. And I'm just going to throw a little angle on it because it was such a soft ball. This was so soft coming back to me. I just had all day, and I just threw a little soft angle to it, pushed him off the court. Okay. This is Doug. He's pushing it back. Nice deep return. Great return. And again, how's Hana? Yeah, look at that. Her weight is on her right leg, moving backwards, but she's still hitting it. She's not really lifting it. She's hitting it. She's hitting it. If it was a hit, her follow through, this paddle wouldn't be in this position. It would be more underhand. It wouldn't be a hit. She's smacking the ball. Stop smacking the ball around. Lift the ball. And Warren has all day because he's getting a nice soft ball. And look how low he gets. He's a tall guy. He's over 6 feet. He gets right down. Look at he's bending his knees. And he just angles that ball. Like it just comes right over the net. Boom, look at that. Not much space. And I was just in the middle. I wasn't protecting that side of the court. That's what I'm thinking. He got me again. When am I going to learn? Well, hopefully I'm learning right now. I've just got to do it a lot. Get that motor memory engaged. Oh, that very short return. Hana's moving and gets right over to Doug. There she is. She's able to get it. I'm going to go help her out. Doug's like, okay. Hits it to me. I'm just going to hit a soft ball over to Doug Kata. That was a real bad decision on my part. Going back to Hana. Is that out? Well, she's going to take it over to Doug. Doug gets it to me. I was just standing there. And he just hit it into my body. I just couldn't get my paddle around. Yeah, look at that. I've got both hands on the paddle too. I'm set. I'm waiting for it. And all we can say is good shot, Doug. Black shirt. Hits it to Hana's backhand. Hana hits it over to Doug. And Doug is hitting it into the net. Okay, here it comes. Paddle back. Wait forward. Hitting the ball. Run. 2, 3. Stop. I'm there, ready for the ball. Not much of a third shot. If I can hit it like that, then I hit over in the corner and goes into the net. Yeah, I just had all the time in the world here. It's slow. It's like, okay, what am I going to do? And since they're back, they're both back. Nobody's coming forward. Just keep them back. You know, if they're gonna stay back there, I want to keep them back there as long as possible. And keep them off balance. Yep, Anna got it back. Comes over to me. I hit it over to Doug. Doug gets it back to me. I'm going to take it over to Doug in the blue shirt. And I guess he can't handle that. Oh, look at it. He was all out of position. Watch his paddle right here. Frailing around. Maybe try to throw some wrist in there to snap it. Okay, this is going to be the last point. Don't want this to get too long. If it's too long, then people don't really watch it. And if you're interested, I can pick it up at some other point. This is 9 minutes into it. Okay, into Doug's backhand. I really like Hana's form. Look at, she's waiting. She's got her paddle back. She's got her left arm out for balance. She's bending her knees. She's lifting the ball. Look at this. She's lifting the ball this time. It goes into the net. She did everything right. Everything right. You want to cut down on those unforced errors. Yes, I know. All right. Thanks a lot for watching. My name again is Jack Olmsted. I'm with Port Townsend Pickleball. I'm your host for the Pickleball Game Analysis. Check me out on YouTube. Come and join us over here on the Facebook group page. And I shall see you next time if I can find the Hangout Stop broadcast. See you later. Bye.